Conservation workers are pushing for continued funding after what they're calling a successful run under the Jobs for Nature program. They fear their achievements will be lost if funding can't continue, as our Queenstown-based reporter Jared McCulloch explains.
From trapping to planting. These are just some of the jobs done by 1,000 Queenstown volunteers and around 20 conservation specialists over the past couple of years.
Jobs for Nature was our springboard.
A springboard that came about after COVID hit, with the previous government injecting more than $1 billion into the Jobs for Nature program, funding 500 conservation projects and employing 12,000 people across the country, many who have had a tourism background.
Hey, this destination in New Zealand's been sold as a native sort of haven. You know, there's meant to be a pure environment for people to go and experience, and actually the facade looks beautiful, but underneath it it's getting a bit rotten.
Now this organisation's keeping that mahi going.
Oh, got a possum. Yep. Also got a wee mouse up in the trap there.
They've been using innovative technology.
This allows us to connect to the trap using Wi-Fi.
Including artificial intelligence, in a quest to protect the likes of our native parrot from our pests.
And everything is looking green.
We have staff that do field work like out here checking traps. We also have biodiversity staff that are going out counting birds, doing lizard surveys, and we've really been able to amplify the work.
While they're exploring private funding options, there are fears some of the work will be undone when most of the Jobs for Nature program wraps up next year.
We've got such amazing runs on the board, and it would be a real shame to see those sort of all just take a backwards step.
The concern for us is that if we can't continue, a lot of the gains will be lost, and lost quite quickly. We don't want this to be just Jobs for Nature and then stop, and we need this to continue because the conservation needs are great and they're urgent.
A call to maintain funding so groups like this can maintain our environment. Jared McCulloch, One News.